The away odyssey is over after almost 7 weeks and 8 consecutive fixtures away from home. Coventry United finally touch back down on the green artificial grass of home. For the most part, the Red and Green's troubles were stable with a 6-match unbeaten run on enemy territory. But Tuesday night's 1-0 defeat at Addiston left manager Jamie Bakaski with a lot to think about ahead of his first afternoon in the Butts Park Arena dugout. New faces step in to face a Yaxley side returning from their league suspension, but will it be a happy homecoming for United? Let's find out with live coverage of this United Counties League tie right here on CUTV with commentary from Liam Cook. Friday night saw the departures of Red and Green's favourites Scott Hammond and James Ritson, but not to be deterred, the Coventry hierarchy acted quickly to recruit familiar talent from Step 4. Fullback Harry Sawyer and central defender Adam Miles both impressed in the Southern League during their time away from the Free Spied City, but the law of the Red and Green Army proved too much for the popular alumni to stay away. Only Sawyer gets the nod from the start. Elsewhere, Benji Adamarco is back on the right wing. Steph Morley misses out of a hamstring injury, while Leo Wood takes a spot on the bench. And there's a special day in store for vice-captain Riley DeVoyle, who makes his 100th Coventry United appearance. Yaxley's return to action sees 4 alterations from the Cuckoos' 1-0 win at home to Bugsbrook St Michael's 2 weeks ago. Ethan Plummer drops to the bench, but there's no place in the squad for Deere, Williams or Andrews. In-come defenders Callum Pratt, Ben Roberts and Jay Chivers, as well as midfielder Skellets. Adamarco. So playing Cameron Dunn, and Cameron Dunn gets the first ever away at goal, and it drifts to the right hand side, a driven strike from Cameron Dunn. Had Rigby worried. Sutherland can only find Riley DeVoyle, but DeVoyle can only find Sutherland. Shielding the ball from Benji Adamarco, has to try and clear it on. Charlie Shaw brought the ball down in the penalty area with Rigby nowhere to be found, but the first touch was lacking, and he couldn't tuck it into an unguarded net. And Roberts sifts down this left-hand side for a bit more space, a bit more breathing room. Into a centre it goes with Callum Pratt, and Pratt didn't beat the first man in Charlie Shaw. Webster looking for a route through. Thank you, Webster! A beautiful set-up play, dancing through the United midfield, but couldn't follow up with the finish. Sawyer wants the ball down the right-hand side, and Sawyer has got acres of space here to get the ball in. Harry Sawyer cross towards the far post. Charlie Shaw arriving, headed up by the defender in Callum Pratt. Shaw's got on the end of it, but smothered by blue shirts. In by Faulkner, over Harkin. Sawyer! The perfect introduction for Harry Sawyer. The United's favourite, re-signed from Rugby Borough. He wasn't exactly a frequent scorer in his first stint for the Red and Greens, but Sawyer, with their headed effort close range, gives Coventry United the advantage. Cox, I'm going to float it over for Adamarco. Adamarco's on the end of it. Taking on Callum Pratt. Adamarco, Charlie Shaw lets it run. It's DeVoyle! Max Rigby holding on well. Cox. DeVoyle sending Faulkner down the left. Here's Charlie Faulkner. Pulls it back. And to Adamarco for the second! A welcome return to the starting lineup for Benji Adamarco. Sweeps it past Rigby. United in complete control on their return to the Butts. Well, despite playing at left back, Faulkner let his attacking instincts get the better of him, and they certainly paid off. Adamarco unchallenged, unmarked, and the winger doing the rest. His second goal of the league season. Benji Adamarco. Coventry United through and through. Coventry United 2, Yaxley 0. Adamarco paces through the centre, and Harkin's free. Ryan Harkin one-on-one. Bread and butter stuff. Feed the shark and he will score. Ryan Harkin. Beautiful ball through the back line. Ryan Harkin timing his run perfectly, and when eye to eye with any goalkeeper, there's only ever going to be one end result. Ryan Harkin makes it 3-0 to the Red and Greens. Racing to the right hand side, Skellett. Chance to lay it off for Frankie Webster, thumped home. Finally something for the Yaxley fans to cheer about. And even the United fans applauding that one. Hit with venom from the Yaxley number 7. And the Cuckoos haven't quite flown the nest yet. But Coventry United in control at the moment by 3-1. Yaxley looking for an immediate reprieve in the second half as Walker lets fly, smacks off the bar. Did it cross? No, it didn't. But Adamarco using his pace to his advantage down the left. Benji Adamarco in towards Ryan Harkin. He had Sutherland in his way. He got to the ball first but couldn't turn it around Sutherland for the effort. Cassidy under pressure from Gover and caught out from behind. Dan Moore, brilliant slide in. To deny Frankie Webster the chance to round him. Webster's got it now with the Skellett's effort. Skellett lets it go for Gover and gathered at the near post by Dan Moore, who clobbers Charlie Faulkner for good measure. Maybe frustrated with his defending there, although in fairness Faulkner wasn't at fault for the effort. Down standing firm and Harry Wilson in to collect. Adamarco toe pokes it past Callum Pratt. Devoyle into Adamarco, crossing opportunity in the area, pulls it back to Devoyle. Harkin with his back to goal, and now Charlie Shaw fires it over. Flicked on by Adamarco. Beautiful ball down the left hand side by Roy Devoyle. Harry Wilson takes it over. Adamarco in support, cutting in from the left hand side. Wilson turns out of danger. Ryan Harkin, Wilson still with him. Trying to shimmy his way through. Ryan Harkin! Oh, across the face of goal! It just needed a single touch. Chris Cox with a driven ball away with Devoyle. United under pressure but dealing with it well there, not buckling. Chris Cox with a driven run. Through ball to Adamarco for the fourth. Adamarco expertly denied by the foot of Rigby. Can United extend the advantage back to 3 and finish Yaxley off? Towards Cassidy, headed clearance by Webster. And Cameron Dunn, clean connection, but it flies to the left. There's acres of space out wide. Adamarco dispossessed from behind. Appeals for a free kick, referee has nothing doing. Haskins. Now looking to cut in from the left-hand side. Frankie Webster towards Walker. Did it take a touch at the post? Williams. It's cleared by Cameron Dunn, and Dunn racing through the centre here at the Butts Park Arena. Looks for the through ball. Ryan Harkin, right side of the defence. Ellis is up there with him. Oh, what a strike! What a strike! Ryan Harkin bumps it into the top corner. Beautiful goal. And a second effort of the afternoon for Ryan Harkin. 5 goals in his last 3 games. He's really finding his feet now. Ellis. Acres of space on the left-hand side for Harry Wilson. Plenty of red shirts up there. One of them is Sam Ellis. Ellis into the air of his second United goal. And what a beauty it was! What an impact from the bench, Sam Ellis. His second Coventry United strike, and one that he'll remember for a long old while. Top bins completed it. And the old 5 has been secured by the Red and Greens. Wilson towards Miles at the far post. Well, we know how dangerous Adam Miles can be, but he left a little too early to that one. Luke Downs, Miles again. And now Cassidy, Daniel Cassidy, couldn't keep it down. Ryan Harkins, does he fancy the hat trick? Playing it across the penalty area, still with the ball at his feet. Looks behind and finds Cassidy. Ball towards Leo Woods. That would have made the day perfect with Wood's first goal. Rigby holds on. And the referee still allows the game to continue, hence towards the end of the 5th minute of added time. That's it! 5-star performance from Coventry United. Four different scorers, Harkin getting 2, Sawyer, Adamarco, both getting on the score sheets, as well as a wonderful strike from substitute Sam Ellis. That's much more like the Coventry United we know and love, and what an impact they've made on their return to the free-spired city. Coventry United 5, Yaxley 1.